up, guys? Hannah Marie Future RD here. Wait a minute. I'm not Hannah Marie Future RD anymore. Allow me to reintroduce myself as Hannah Marie Strong RD. All right, that's enough. People have been asking, Hannah, when are you gonna graduate? When are you finally done school? You've been in school for a century. Have you ever not been in school? And I would just painfully look at them and say, you know, my expected date of graduation is 2000 never. But I actually did it. I knew I was gonna do it. But for a little while there, I was hanging on by a thread, but we pulled out. It took 7 years. But I finally graduated with my bachelor's in nutrition and exercise science, my master's in nutrition and dietetics. I completed a 1,200-hour supervised practice internship during the COVID-19 pandemic, and I passed my board certification to become a nationally recognized nutrition expert, hence the lab coat. I earned this shit. We should maybe censor that for the children. Now, people are harassing me about, what are you doing with your life? Right? Can I have 5 minutes? Apparently not. It's fine. I've been doing a lot of reflection about how to answer this question about what I'm doing with my life. And I thought, why not make a video to summarize my thoughts? I always knew that I wanted to have my own nutrition brand. Hence, like Hannah Marie Future RD, Marie RD rhymes, it's nice. But I wasn't sure what direction I was going in. The answer was in front of me the whole time. I knew the answer. For those who know me on a personal level, you probably know that I'm really into the gym. I lift weights, I like to build muscle, and I like to eat chicken breasts. But I was like, there's gotta be a way that I can take my passion and couple it with my profession. I started studying exercise science, and in my exercise physiology class, made a friend who convinced me to join Rowan's powerlifting club, which I hesitantly joined due to peer pressure, ended up picking up some very heavy objects and realizing, hey, I'm kind of good at this. So it was a total accident, but here we are. From there, I decided that it would be beneficial for me to put on some muscle mass because I was a mere 97 pounds soaking wet. So I went from 97 pounds up to an intentional 125, picked up all the heavy objects.
Get it up, walk out, hip through.
Ate all the foods, built all the muscle. So after I got up to 125, which was my heaviest, I decided that it was time to do some recomposition. So I wanted to work on maintaining that muscle mass while bringing the fat mass down, lowering my body weight so that, relatively speaking, I'm more competitive because I can lift heavier objects at a lighter body weight. So I was taking what I was learning in my dietetics coursework and my exercise science coursework, and I was applying it to myself to maintain the muscle that I built while trimming the fat and also getting stronger in my main lifts. I saw this as a fun challenge and a fun, unique way to study versus looking at a textbook. Boring. That was me yawning. I ended up getting really good at manipulating my personal size and my strength. And I thought, maybe I should go into this professionally. I ended up joining Garden State Barbell, which is an exclusive powerlifting gym. My friend from exercise physiology, the one who convinced me to join the Rowan Powerlifting Club, told me that they practice out of this powerlifting gym, Garden State Barbell. And he was like, just forewarning you, like it's a little bit grungy and it can be intimidating. And at this point I was like a small little guy and I was like nervous, of course, but I didn't want the people to know I was nervous. So I looked my friend in the eye and I said, "Mama didn't raise no bitch." This is a true story. This is a true story. Except actually I think it was over text. I didn't actually look him in the eye and say that, but I did. I said, "Mama didn't raise no bitch." And I showed up to that gym and people were a little scary. They were lifting with chains and screaming. Again, I got into this by accident, people. But now these are my people. But the nicest people you'll ever encounter, really. All this to say, I became a legit power lifter and embraced the powerlifting community. I ended up doing part of my dietetic internship out of Garden State Barbell, where I helped lifters manipulate their macronutrient intakes for their performance and weight goals. As I mentioned before, powerlifting is a weight-based sport, so it makes the most sense for someone to compete in the lowest weight class that they can possibly get into safely while lifting the heaviest amount of weight. And if you don't know what you're doing with nutrition, that can be very daunting and you could lose some strength along the way. So that's where I came in and I helped athletes get into that ideal weight class without sacrificing their strength or their muscle mass. I ended up taking on a couple serious athletes who went on to compete and freaking crushed it. First place, baby, with my recommendation. Just saying. Now, they trained really, really hard and I'm very proud of them, but working with them to manipulate their nutrition, getting them into that proper weight class, it really lit a fire in me and it felt pretty awesome to see practical application of my knowledge show on not just myself now, but serious athletes. By helping these lifters and being my own personal guinea pig throughout the years, I really developed this passion. And in trying to figure out my brand and how I could be the most influential and help the most people as a registered dietitian, I realized the answer is right here in front of me the whole time, because I eat, sleep, and breathe nutrition for fitness. And that is why I am growing my brand as Hannah Marie Strong RD. My mission is to help strength-based athletes fit into that ideal weight class without sacrificing their gains, with a Z, or performance. So as Hannah Marie Strong RD, I plan to work with powerlifters, of course, but also Olympic weightlifters, CrossFitters, strong men and women, and even bodybuilders. Anyone in the realm of strength-based sports. Prior to identifying this passion of mine, my YouTube has kind of been miscellaneous, all over the place. Nutrition parodies, nutrition comedy skits, and while I do plan to continue doing parodies because they're really fun and I like to sing, let me know if you have any ideas for parodies, by the way, in the comments below. Overall, my channel is going to be taking a bit of a different direction to reflect the new brand, so I'm going to be discussing nutrition for fitness, macronutrient targets, manipulation of body weight and composition, and I'm going to be tying in things that I've learned from my own personal experiences as well as the athletes that I work with. Yeah, I'm going to use my platform to actually teach you guys about the things that I've learned and the things that I'm going to continue to learn as I grow this brand. If you've been subscribed, thanks for following me along this journey. I started this when I was a student and now I'm transitioning to becoming a professional, and I'm really happy to have you here with me along the way. And if you are new to the channel, welcome! Please subscribe. Subscribe, yeah! That's a little preview of my singing talent that'll be coming. Just subscribe. Just subscribe. Oh, like this video! Please like this video. If you made it this far, really, it's 2 seconds. Ding. Come on, like it.